Hello, I'm Dr. Kathleen Berry, proud owner of Pattern Making Academy. Over the past several decades, I have embarked on an exciting and transformative journey as an author, researcher, consultant, pattern engineer, anthropometrist, scientist, and garment enthusiast. Driven by a deep passion and relentless curiosity, I have devoted my career to tackling one of the fashion industry's significant challenges: garment fit. Whether you are an experienced designer, a pattern engineer, or an enthusiastic beginner, these sessions are packed with actionable insights and techniques to elevate you to the next level. The sessions also explore the evolution of fit from past, present, and future, uncovering the complexities that shape the fundamental aspects of fashion. I'll keep this brief as I value your time, but if you'd like to learn more about my expertise and background, I invite you to visit my website at patternmakingacademy.com. There are nine separate units in Unlocking the Secrets of Garment Fit. Each unit is presented under its own title. Here is the table of content for Unit 6. These topics will be covered in this presentation. The history of clothing in the 1940s. The fashion industry today faces problems similar to those faced by the mass production industry in the 1940s. No clothing size standards existed then. Standardizing sizes for diverse body shapes was unsuccessful. Poorly fitted garments are linked to arbitrary sizing systems with inaccurate or no body data. Now take a quick look at Australian clothing size standards. A comparison of existing data from 1926 to 1943, and as a result of the study, the first Australian standard ASL 9 1959 was published. The standard was adapted from the US commercial clothing standard of O'Brien and Shelton in 1941, as it closely matched the original data from the Burley survey. A change came in 1959 and several other changes happened up to 2004. With the change from imperial to metric in the early 1990s, bust, waist, and hips were rounded off to assist with grading. L9 1970 was based on a self-reporting survey initiated by the Australian Standards Association with the assistance of the Women's Weekly magazine. Participants reported their measurements for bust, waist, hip, and height. Between 1970 and 1997, there were no significant revisions. And in 2003, Standard 1344 was withdrawn due to dissatisfaction with the standards and its usefulness as a guide for sizing women's garments. The fashion industry is facing similar problems to those faced by the mass production industry a century ago. Issues of clothing standards are not confined to any one country. Figure types and body shapes vary from country to country and within a country. No two bodies are the same. Reliable data on a population, figure type, and body shape are essential to obtain better fitting garments. As the benefits of 3D body scanning began to be recognised, several extensive anthropometric surveys were conducted worldwide to develop a national database for scientific resources. 3D human body scanning is not just a 21st century phenomenon. It commenced in 1860s. In the 1980s, 3D scanning was revived in aerospace research and development. In 1989, a 3D scanner was developed by Loughborough University in UK. In the late 1990s and early 2000s saw remarkable advancements in body scanning technology, which revolutionized the field and paved the way for many modern innovations that are now crucial in healthcare, fashion, and fitness. Sizing surveys overseas were fundamental in developing comprehensive national databases of body measurements, which helped create better fitting garments. Integrating 3D scanning technology allowed for more accurate and extensive data collection, supporting the fashion industry's evolution. In 1997 to 2002, Caesar 3D scanning collected measurements in North America, the Netherlands, and Italy, and screened 4,000 civilians aged 18 to 65. Size UK Sizing Survey also conducted a national project to develop information for manufacturers and retailers. Scanned 11,000 people. Size USA in 2002 measured 12,000 civilians. In 2007 to 2008, Size Germany measured 13,362 people. The focus of 3D body scanning is use of an automated system to measure the human body, obtain measurements accurately and quickly, identify the external size and shape of the human body, and develop anthropometric data for clothing size standards. 3D body scanning, avatar creation, and increased awareness of female body size and shape are positive features of 3D body scanning and play significant roles in producing female garments. However, 3D body scanning and body size and shape do not go far enough to improve garment fit. Two other factors require consideration: the pattern engineering system and measurements used, and the move away from the one-dimensional grading scale. Although 3D body scanning and data extraction and avatars have made valuable contributions to the apparel industry, many researchers have cited limitations. The concern is that not all scanned measurements are suitable for pattern engineering. It appears specific body parts cannot be entirely scanned due to the wide range of body shapes, sizes, and proportions. Variation in fat deposits or muscle mass may distort scanned measurements. Various studies have raised concern that the difference between body dimensions taken manually and scanned data exist. The assumption that all body scanning measurements are valid for pattern engineering is wrong, and a distinction needs to be made between body measurements required for pattern engineering and body measurements required for creation of a sizing system. Traditionally, the tape measure, which has been used for years, is easy to use, it's inexpensive and accessible. On the other hand, 3D scanning is expensive and requires more development work. The key takeaway is the importance of integrating both traditional and modern techniques to achieve the best results in garment fitting. This approach leverages the strength of both methods, ensuring accuracy, inclusivity in sizing. A brief summary of clothing size of Unit 6, history of clothing size standards, lack of reliable data, size and shape, the role of body scanning and avatars, and the history of 3D body scanning. Thank you for joining me on my journey. I trust that you have found it rewarding, interesting, and of benefit to you in your journey.